Well, if you're going to be following me this season, a lot of it's going to be playing professional disc golf courses with the pros and training, all that fun disc golf stuff. But there's also the business of what I do. And this episode is going to be a series of meetings. And that's pretty much what I did for the past 3 days, was just had meeting after meeting after meeting. If you're interested in the business part of what I do, you're going to enjoy the heck out of it. If not, feel free to log out and come back next episode.
Next episode is going to be good.
Next episode. Oh my God, you're not going to believe what's happening next episode. I don't want to spoil it, but no, I'm on. I am talking with Demeter. He is a Hungarian filmmaker who has asked me to play the lead in a feature film, an upcoming feature film at the very earliest after the season. It might be 2025. And of all the things that I had said I wanted to do with my life, I never once wrote the words, someday I'm going to star in a Hungarian feature film. But he reached out to me, and I told him one of my concerns was I'm not an actor, and if I was just handed a script, I don't think I could do a good job with the dialogue and the character that's on there. I mean, I'm not a professional, but I told him that I thought that if I had input and the character was more aligned with how I speak and how I feel, that perhaps, we don't know, but perhaps I could actually pull it off. And you thought it was a good idea. So he's now running the script ideas past me and allowing me input into what I think I'm, to some extent, just what I'm capable of doing as a non-professional. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. And I mean, it's a whole process. Like, first we have to build up this character. We have to make this guy interesting. And it has to be a part of you as well. So that's what it will make it all work and be authentic and the magic happen, right? And when we have this guy settled, then we can start moving into details and figuring out the script itself, because we have a basic story, but like first we have to build him up. And this is the process where we are at the moment. Like, we are bouncing back and forth ideas and trying to figure out like what's the next step, and trying to push this guy into a direction which we are both, comfortable with. So yeah, and it's very exciting, I think. I'm also hyped. I'm also excited. Yeah.
All right, me too. Awesome. All right, cool. I can't wait to talk. We'll talk soon. Thanks for calling.
Cheers, man. All the best. Kendra, all the best to you too.
Nice seeing you, Better.
Bye, man.
See ya.
Good to see you, man. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Just crazy.
Crazy.
It's just insane. My life is so weird. Like, it's just like nothing surprises me at this point. It's everything just it's so bizarre. So we are getting ready to finalize plans for our big release video. I'm now manufacturing golf discs, you probably heard, and we have 2 discs coming out, and I have a limited selection of pre-production prototypes that are available for purchase. And I'm breaking the news to Kendra for the first time that I'm calling an audible on our plans. And a lot of the work we've been doing, I don't think we should do.
Okay.
You know how the idea, I kept saying this is like this big, expensive venture, and that we need something just completely professional, like Super Bowl ad quality release video. Mm-hmm. Nothing like anything I've ever done before. And I think that's the wrong approach, because that is so off-brand for me, because what I've always done is I've just looked at the people that follow me and said, this is the story, and I think the release video just needs to be me saying, look, I'm really excited. I'm more excited than I've ever been for anything since I started disc golfing probably. And I need you all to get behind this and support it to make this work and be successful. And here's why these discs are good. And here's why, if you're part of this company, that you're going to be part of something even bigger. And I still want to do these professional type ads. This is great content, especially as we go mainstream. But I don't think this is how we hit the ground. I just don't think it matches me.
Okay.
And so I know you've put a lot of work into helping with the script and all these things. And I think we should table it for a little while.
That sounds good to me.
Does it sound? It's less work today.
Yeah, a lot less work today.
It's a lot less work today. Okay, good. I'm glad you're on board, because I don't want you to think your work was for naught. Most of what you've been doing for this project, we will definitely be using in the near future.
Yeah.
But right now, I just want to go make a video, and I want to tell people all the things I just said, and I want to shoot some videos of the discs flying and drone footage of how the discs fly, and then tell people what the plastic feels like and why this fits into their bag. And like I said, why I think everybody needs to be a part of this, because we got big plans. So I think, yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Love it. Thanks.
Sweet. All right, let's go.
So this is basically, I think, perfect. Like, I'm going to do what I've always done with my videos. I'm just going to talk to the viewer and just honestly tell them what I think about what I'm doing. But I did make one executive decision. I'm going to be wearing my lucky sushi cat shirt for the video. Hello.
Hi, Scott.
How are you? So one of the projects I'm working on right now is a project that is going to be helping to facilitate disc golf to countries around the world that either don't have disc golf or where there's not much disc golf. But one part of the project is that baskets are going to have to be sourced locally.
Yeah, it's nothing complex to it, right? That's metal that we need to, just a normal, you don't need special skills to manufacture this basket, right?
Right. What you really just need to have is a contraption with a certain area that if you hit that area, it's going to catch the disc. The funding of the baskets is something that I'm working on developing a process by which organizations in the West will be able to fund individual courses in these countries. I want to help with this. I'm very excited. We loved Melaka. My girlfriend, we went to 36 countries in the last year and a half, and she will tell everybody that her favorite country of all of them was Malaysia, and her favorite city in Malaysia was Melaka. That's the truth.
Wow.
She loved it there. I loved, my favorites were Japan and Malaysia, and I was like, I loved Melaka, I loved Penang, I loved KL. I loved everything about Malaysia too. But we love, so we're actually interested just because this is actually a special place to us that we want to come back to.
Okay.
So we're extra interested in helping Melaka, I promise. But I'll send you some information. I'll connect you to the group, and then we can start that conversation of looking into what we can make baskets for out there.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Thanks, man. I'll be back in touch.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, take care.
All right, thank you. So I've told you that one of my reasons for wanting to start a disc company is that I want to be able to make enough money to be financing these projects around the world to grow disc golf. And I have a plan. I have something I came up with. I'll be talking about all this later, but I have something I came up with that I think is going to crack the code of how to get disc golf into developing countries, because there's a lot of people that are working really hard and doing a lot of good stuff, but it's on a scale that I don't think is the size that we need it to be, because the earth is really big. I mean, it's flat, but it's big. And I think there's a lot of things we can do, and I have a plan. I want that skirt over there.
Talk about the skirt again.
Every time you shoot a video, I say I want that skirt. But all I got to say is ano sukato ga hoshii desu. Really badly. Books is hon. Old is furui. Hideous is dasai. I is watashi. Close is fuku. Yeah. Atarashi saifu ga hoshii desu. I am about to have a meeting with UDisc, and I'm super excited. A huge fan of what UDisc does, and they've partnered with Dion at All-Accesable Disc Golf, and they are about to. I don't think it's my place to announce what they're doing. I think I'll let them do the announcement. But one of the biggest challenges in disc golf accessibility has been, how do you make disc golf more accessible to people with disabilities and people, physical and developmental? little kids, elderly, like basically anybody that just can't play a regular course. How do you make disc golf accessible to them without just taking these existing courses that need to be difficult and challenging to make the game fun, without harming those courses for the rest of the community? And there is something that they came up with that I think is really smart, which allows for perfect coexisting. No one's going to lose their awesome course. No awesome course is going to have to be changed. But there's going to be things in place to make disc golf like truly for everyone. And it's so neat. And they've asked me to, I don't know what part they want me to be, but they're wanting me to help be a part of it. And I'm totally flattered. Good morning.
Thanks for joining us today. I got a couple other colleagues from UDisc team here with me. We think obviously what he's doing is really special and really impactful. And it works. It has a nice synergy, I guess, with what we're doing now with adding some accessibility indicators into UDisc.
No, thank you very much, and I'm really excited to be a part of it and offer whatever I can. You have free use. You have free use of my everything for this. This is what I love.
It's a passion project that intertwines with what we think is going to help a lot of disc golfers and help make disc golf more accessible to people who haven't found this sport yet.
Perfect, love it. I think this is something that's missing. I think that this is what you're doing is unbelievably the right approach to the game. After my working with players, not developmental, but with the physical disabilities, this is more what they're aligned to. They're not that none of them have said I want that course to be ADA compliant. That like no one's saying that. They're saying I want to be able to play also somewhere. So the idea that it makes it easy for them to find a place where they can play is what everybody's asking for. And that takes nothing away from the game for the other players. I mean, it's a win. It's a win-win. This is the right approach. This is 100%. This is exactly the right way. And UDisc is the only platform that can do this. PDJ can't do this. No one goes to the PDJ to find their course. It's perfect.
I know what you mean.
It's perfect.
And I did see, recently, like a good discussion that you had on your YouTube channel about installing, like you said, a shorter, family-friendly, maybe 6 or 9 hole course on the same property, but not actually sharing the same fairways or baskets or tee pads with the existing course. That seems like a nice way to make everybody happy, that then there's a new level of accessibility without touching the course that people know and love.
Making breakfast for a professional athlete like Scott Stokely takes a lot of food. And for some reason, he buys like twice the eggs that he thinks he needs when I'm around. So, a lot of eggs going around. And I cracked it on the first try, too.
There's a precedent in a lot of other sports for sending a film crew around following a NASCAR driver or following, picking some NFL linebacker and, following them through the season or through training camp, whatever. I mean, it's not an original idea, but it is original for our sport, because no one's ever had a filmmaker follow them around. And, of course, Kendra is traveling with us for the next 8 months. Producing this content.
I am completely and totally interested in this.
So we're doing a 1-round challenge, nothing but Cardinals and Wrens. And here is the bet we have. If you win, you get my company. If I win, you have to cook breakfast.
Shoot. Fine. I'm on board with that.
All right, sounds like a plan. That is not legally binding, by the way, I don't think.
Verbal contract.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh my God, that was so close to going in.
I'll take a birdie, though.
Yes. That's exactly 3 feet left to where I just threw.
That was like 6 feet left.
No! Yes.
Let's go.
Did you make it?
Yes.